In this video, we're going to walk through the profitability dashboard. Let's navigate up through our profitability dashboard icon, where you're going to see access from KPI dashboard down to the email. We're going to select the profitability dashboard, which will open up our default view. Let's take a look from top to bottom, some navigation opportunities. At the top here, you're going to see our wide slider bar. There's two ways to navigate it. We can left click and drag in the middle, which will move the viewing window itself. Now that will change the view that you see of the graphing in the middle of the screen. We can also left click and drag the slider to extend the view, which gives us additional middle and subpar views at the bottom. We also have our slider bar at the bottom. Now that's the small skinny one. That is our time scale. So as I left click and drag and I slide left, we go from weeks to months, and then we can drag a large swath of time. So I can get all the way back to the beginning of February of 23. And again, if I wanted to move my top viewing window over, now I see a large scale swath of time. Now as I make my way south in the viewing window, let's take a look at our total profit. This is actual versus target. Now to explain what this graph is, this snail shell, if you will, this black centerpiece, this is going to be our actual target profit percentage of 55. Our growth, our white to green, is our target past overcome. So from our target percentage, we're going to look at the 60%. And as we go our way southbound here, these are the actual repair orders that make up the Blue Mountain ranges or the peaks and the valleys that you see here. This white line, the 60 percentile or the 55% that's registered, is coming from system settings. We're going to take a jaunt over there to system settings to show you where you can set that yourself in just a moment. But we're going to finish our southbound travels here and look at our profit by item. This is going to break down the oscilloscope view that you see above right here in that middle section. And before we leave town here, so to speak, we're going to look here at item invoice profits. I can scroll down through this list. Now, this is the entire list of all the invoices in that time frame. Anything represented to the left of that black line is going to be beneath my target percentage. Anything above it is going to be represented in green, which is moving towards the positive end of it. So if I got anything that is represented in just a tiny little glitch, you can see 58% is just past it. So we are looking at a shortage here of 60% at 55. Now, where do I set that number at? Let's take that quick little jaunt I mentioned. We're going to left click on system settings. We're going to make our way down to the work order tab. Now, that's at the bottom of the preferences tab by default. We're going to make our way to gross profits. We're not going to spend a lot of time here, folks. We'll cover that in great deal in other aspects of this training. But for right now, this is where we set our minimum gross profit percentage. That 60 percentile is what's going to navigate the profitability dashboard. That's where our target 60% is. So where we hit our target and where we actually get that number in red from is where we haven't achieved that target. So the last piece of this is if we need to do some investigation. I hit 26% on RO number 538. I don't have to hit F5 and go try to find that item using that shortcut key. Let's hit F5 here for everybody's sake. I could go manually type in 538. It's a little shortcut, not a terrible one. Or I could just double click my mouse. If I double click my mouse, it's actually going to go and open up repair order number 538. Much faster operation for me. Double click, pull my trigger finger. Now I get a chance to look at profits. Now, if I want to take a shortcut, I could hit the F12 key on my keyboard and now get a chance to do some bird's eye view looking of the repair order profitability. And I can see what's blinking in red naturally. It's going to give me some ideas of where I want to focus my efforts. Last but not least, I would then take a look at the worksheet and profitability tab. If I see some things that require some more investigation or discussion with the folks directly involved with this repair order, I'd have access to that information using the summary tab and then floating over here and seeing who the service supervisor was and the technician was. Thank you for watching this video.